we are going to be learning how to copy files and folders. Now, apart from having your files inside a particular program editor, what we have to do is, assuming we are having our files inside a particular place, to be able to copy it, you just click on the particular file, right click on it and say copy. Now you can copy it to your particular removable drive. Maybe that is here, like this my drive. I can just go there, open the particular folder or file I want to, open the particular folder I want to copy it to, and then paste. Now discover that when I try and navigate backward, click on back, I still have it here, and also I still have it inside a particular place. You can see it now. Now that is how you copy. Now when you cut, when you want to copy more than one file, you can also click on the numbers of files. You see, now remember that I copied this particular file before to a particular location. I want to copy it to the same location again. What I have to do is to right click and say copy. Now when I go there, I can just paste. Now when you are pasting, some files may not be pasted. You can say I've pasted some, and also you are already having the same type with the same name here. That doesn't mean that they may be the same type, but to be able to know that they are the same type, Windows is going to give you a particular error message saying that this particular file already exists. Do you want to copy and replace it, or you want to copy both files? So this one is actually available for every Windows. Now you can either skip it from copying it, or you can actually tell it don't copy. So in this case, if I tell it to copy, it's going to rename it as database 1, then in bracket it's going to make it 2. So instead I will just skip it. That means it's not going to copy it. But if I tell it to replace it, it's going to replace this particular one that is here. So if they are not the same thing, you are going to be seeing different, you are going to be seeing the same size of the file, showing that actually typically they are the same thing. So now that you want to do, we want to cut. Now this copy is actually stored in a particular part of a computer known as clipboard. Now when it is stored, remember that copied is still there, so you can paste it anywhere you have it. So you can come here and paste it here, you can open here and paste it as many replicas you want to make. But when you say cut, that means you are moving. Another way of copying again is to right click and say send to. That one has to do with maybe on the desktop as shortcut, or maybe as a zipped folder, or maybe you can send it as a mail, or you can send it to your particular removable drive in your computer, or maybe to a CD. At the time you now say send to, example is this. Let's say assume I want to send this folder. So also it's applicable to folders. I can say I want to send this folder to my flash drive. So I will just right click and say send to, then I click on DV. Automatically it comes here. You see it's copying. All right, that's finished copying. And now this is it here. You can see it now that we're having it here. Now another way of copying in Windows is to open the different type of windows that you are having on your PC. Now if you're having different type of windows on your PC, maybe inside document, and you know that you want to copy this file, what you just have to do is to make sure that you don't put it in a particular folder. Any folder you point it to, what you want to do here, you want to drag. So if you want to drag, you just click on it, hold your mouse, while still holding on the click, you just drag to another window saying copy to. You see, if you put it here, you are putting it inside this particular directory, which is copy to my document. But when you are putting it on a particular folder, you are copying it to a folder inside. You get it now? So in this case, you put it here. So don't be surprised that by the time you copy it, you move it, you just put it on top of a folder, definitely it goes into the folder automatically. So you just have to make such mistake. Now, and that is how you copy from different windows by dragging. So that is another method of copying by what? By dragging. All right. Now we can also move. Now if you are doing anything like copy, or maybe can we call it as in moving or dragging of files within a particular drive, maybe within drive C, you are actually what? Moving it. So don't be surprised that by the time you carry this and just move it into this particular place, you won't see it again. What you just did was that you moved it. You get it now? So actually it has actually come into this place. You can see it now. So I will undo that. Automatically it goes into that place and you can see it here. So you have to be very, very careful. But if you are copying from, if you are moving, if you are dragging from another drive, maybe your flash drive into your computer, just carry this, just come here directly, maybe put inside test, automatically it copies. So moving from one drive to another, it means what? Copying. But when you are dragging from within the same drive, which you are seeing inside my computer now, we are having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drives. You are actually what? Within the same drive. Maybe if I inside D, you are still moving it to another folder in D, you are actually what? Moving. Except you put the word, except you right click on it and say copy. So it is better for you. You should know the instant to use. Otherwise, you make some mistake and you lose your files. You get what I'm saying now? That is how you copy. So copy your files and folders are the same thing. You get it now? So that is how you work with copying and pasting. Anything you say copy or maybe send to desktop, you are actually what? Example is this now. You push it down here. You actually what? When you drag, you actually did what? You also moved it. But when you say, when you right click on it and say send to maybe desktop, it's going to create a shortcut of it. You understand now? So that is a shortcut. So very soon we are going to be talking about shortcut. You just make sure you continue the watching of this particular clip.